we are living in a very different way of life. And there is a name for this life called Life 3.0. It's quoted by the famous author Max Tegmark, and it is actually a very different way of life. It's a life that we never imagined. It's life that's completely off a traditional path. It's beautiful and it's terrifying. January 2025, I started creating content. Nothing unusual about that, right? Everyone is a creator these days. But there is a small twist. I am standing here today giving this speech is because of the content I created. Here's where it gets interesting. All of my content is created through AI avatar. Not me, not my face in the traditional sense, or not my voice. Yes, that's what when I mean we are in a very different way of life. When people hear AI avatar, some people tense up, some people lean in with curiosity, and the reaction between both the questions are same. If machine can do this, what is left for me? My answer is very simple. Everything that matters. It's not about human or machines. It's about human with machine versus human without machine. And who wins? Human with machine. Not because the machine replaces us, because it amplifies us. I didn't begin as a tech genius. I had ideas I couldn't execute, I had videos I couldn't edit, I had scripts I couldn't write, I couldn't do anything, right? That's when I came across the creators started using avatars, AI avatars. I started creating, I started creating my own custom model, and then boom, it changed the complete physics of my life. I could script, edit, iterate, translate, do everything at a speed that matched the speed of my idea. That's awesome, right? Was I replaced? No, I was multiplied. Now, of course, everyone has this fear, will AI take over my job? That's a wrong fear. The real fear is if AI can write, draw code, advise, what is unique in human, right? To answer that, I have to talk about metamorphosis. A caterpillar and a butterfly share the same DNA. What changes is the structure inside, right? Life 3.0 is the cocoon of our working lives. AI is not the butterfly, we are. AI is just that enzymes which takes us to a new thing which can fly. Now let me share some examples. Like let's imagine, I would say, right? Which where AI shows as an amplification. Imagine a tier 2 solo teacher uses AI to create lesson plans, bilingual worksheets, and lesson modules. Did AI replace teaching? No. Or a bakery owner uses AI to collect all the audience as a data asset and converted that to a WhatsApp broadcast and sends it. Or a coder uses AI to attend the meeting and also code. Did you notice a pattern? AI took human from repetitive to reflective, mechanical to meaningful. And that is amplification. But there's a small problem. Amplification isn't automatic, right? If you pour noise into mic, you get louder noise. But if you pour reach, you get clarity. What I'm trying to say is amplification comes with a plan, a structure. When I started, I wanted to create AI at scale, a content at scale, act as a tech news to the audience. Then I realized speed without system is a mess. So I created a system. Now I call that as my 5 habits. These 5 habits can be followed by anyone. Why? When you follow these 5 habits, you can use AI as an amplification. Habit number 1: state the outcome, not the activity. We are so used to say, write me a blog post on so and so, correct? Instead, what I started is by the end of the blog post, the reader should be able to understand A and B. Did you see the difference? It is the outcome first. Habit 2: bring your own context. AI is powerful, but it's not you. When I created my own custom model, I fed my avatar with a lot of my previous wins and fails, my past scripts, my every text, what I've done. And what I got was me at scale. Always bring your own context, and that's very important. Habit number 3: iterate with clarity, not feeling. We are so used to do this, correct? When something goes wrong, we say, no, 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 change this. No, please change this. I don't like it. No, that's wrong. Instead, I started saying, in the third paragraph, can you change this word to a particular word so that it can match my audience, or it can match my speech? Did you see the difference? I was not iterating with feelings, I was iterating with clarity. Precise feedback always works. Habit 4: separate thinking from typing. We have this problem. When we start thinking with AI, we tend to believe whatever AI is telling is true. That's wrong. My thinking happens in the notebook. Then I come to my models. Then it becomes easy for me. Always, if you want to stand out, always separate thinking from typing. Build guardrails on day one. Very, very important. Because AI is great, but it has its own security issues, correct? So always when you do anything with AI, make sure you build guardrails. Spend 10 to 20 minutes, creating or doing human judgments with AI. It's very important. And that's very, very important because AI can have security issues, privacy issues, and other issues. So make sure you spend 10 to 20 minutes in human judgment. The final objection. Now, your question is great. We have the 5 habits. Let's start. But then you have one more question, right? What if AI gets so good that it doesn't need us? That's a wrong fear. The right fear is what if we get so comfortable with us we stop needing ourselves? Right? That is the wrong fear. Getting that? So, when you look back at this year, we will say, I don't think so, we will say that's when AI took over. I think we will say that's when we took ownership. We stopped pretending that busy work was our identity. We stopped pretending that all the busy work was our only work. We started doing only things that matters. What is that? Setting direction and telling the truth. Life 3.0 is not a threat, right? I'll tell you why. Before that, I have a request to everyone. If you really want to amplify with AI, with everything, ask yourself this one question: what is the highest value problem only I can solve today, and how AI can give me the back hours to solve it? Right? That's the only question you have to ask. If you can answer that, if you can answer that, then you're not just fast, you're very different. As I told, Life 3.0 is not a threat. A caterpillar doesn't become a better crawler, it becomes something which can fly. As I told, AI is the enzymes that transform us to something which can fly. AI is not the artist, you are. AI is not the leader, you are. AI is not the meaning, you are. Machines are not asking us to be less human, they're asking us to be more ethical, more bold, more curious. And this is my final ask from here. As I told, what is the highest value problem only you can solve? Find that. Don't outsource your courage. Build guardrails. Evolve with the tools. Evolve with the technology. And then go make something where only you can make. I repeat, go make something only you can make, because that is very, very important.